Alrighty, how's it going everyone? Taxes Man here, back with another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to be doing something slightly different because this is a video about movie YouTubers. And that's what I primarily cover here on this YouTube channel is movie reviews. And then of course, I've expanded talking about TV shows, I talk about tabletop games, and then of course I will import my Twitch streams here for you guys to be able to watch as well. Twitch Douglas447. If you want to head over there and check that out, it's completely free. But there was a video. I'm sorry, not a video. Somebody pointed out a list of things that movie YouTubers tend to do. And I thought, okay, we'll take a look at his list. It's just a friend of mine. And I'm like, okay, we're going to compare it to my channel that I've been running for 6 years now, something like that. And I just thought it would be interesting to look at this person's list. I'm going to keep them completely anonymous for their safety. But I thought it was really interesting. Let's look at the list, and I haven't seen it up until this point. But we're going to look at this list and see, do I fall into any of these points? Do I, as a YouTuber, as a movie critic, do I do these things? And every single movie review video that I put out here on the channel. So the first thing is they say overly exaggerated and misleading thumbnails and titles. So generally my thumbnails are of me, and they're most of the time they're me doing this. Or I'm like, and the titles I try to keep as basic as possible, so you know, okay, this is what this is about. So if I've ever made a video that is like me over exaggerated, like that, there's probably a reason for it. And I don't think I've made anything misleading, but if I have, let me know. So I don't think I ever do that. I know there are people that go like, and they got all these crazy things going on with their thumbnails. I keep it basic, very simple. Watch the video, enjoy it. There you go. So I don't think I fall into that. Number 2, headlines and titles teasing information without giving topic information. So what that means is it involves a vague title, and it forces people to click on the video, so you're getting the viewership in order to find out what is the video actually about. So it makes it where people are watching your video in order to figure out what your video is about, which goes back to the first point of bad thumbnail, bad title. So I don't do that. I tell you straight up what it's about, and there you go. So I don't think I'll fall into that. Number 3, endless negative commentary and dunking on films. So what this means is a disproportionate amount of tearing down of movies for easy clicks, rather than having a balanced criticism of whatever you're producing. So me, I try to watch and have fun playing games, and watch movies and TV shows that I personally think are going to be good and entertaining. I don't spend my time intentionally watching garbage and then making a video about it. Now, sometimes I will watch a movie or show and it's just utter shit, and I can't help but say, hey, it's shit, because guess what? It's shit. Objectively speaking, it's shit. Whether I like it or you don't, whether I like it or you like it, it's generally bad. I like Jurassic Park 3, but I can take my critique brain on and realize, yeah, it's bad. It's a bad Jurassic Park movie. Okay? First two Jurassic Park films are great. Everything else that's come out afterwards has been completely pointless. Okay? So that's just a thing. Now, I like the Harry Potter movies. I like Lord of the Rings. See what I did there? I balanced critique and I balanced positivity. So that's what I always try to do in my reviews when it comes to movies and TV shows, is I try to offer a balance. I try to offer the positives and the negatives, and I try to explain why. Okay? Next number point is stretching videos to 10 minutes plus in order for them to be able to get ad revenue. Well, first off, I don't much care how long my videos are. Second of all, I'm not at 1,000 plus subscribers yet at the time of recording this video, so I don't get ad revenue. So this point is completely null and pointless. Now, with that being said, I do think having videos that are longer and being stretched out just so you can get that ad revenue, I think is kind of silly. I think if you can make your video, sweet 5 to 8 minutes long, then you should be able to do that and still get your ad revenue. Why make your videos stretched out longer than they need to be in order to just make money? It seems silly. It seems counterintuitive to the whole point of YouTube being YouTube. Next, reaction videos with minimal original commentary. This is why I really don't do a lot of reaction videos, is by the time I put it out, most people have already done theirs. Second of all, YouTube is very harsh on visual and audio bits when it comes to trailers, and music. So a lot of trailers will have copyrighted music, which means the reaction portion of me showing you what's on screen either has to be completely muted or it just gets completely deleted and you never get to see my full reaction. And this happened when I was using OBS and all that big setup a while back. And it still happens now, even though I don't use OBS. So it's just a nightmare for me. And that's why I really don't do many of them. And when I do the reactions, my reaction is like, okay, this looks interesting. What do you guys think? To me, a reactionary video just is pointless. I'm going to react to something that I actually get to watch in full. The last thing I probably reacted to in terms of a trailer that I was excited for was probably Star Wars 7: The Force Awakens, before I knew what that trilogy was going to become. 10, 11 years ago. Probably the last time I actually did a really fun reaction video. No, it is not up on the channel. Don't even bother wasting your time looking. Okay? Next thing, culture war. The woke versus the anti-woke commentary. I tried to just say, hey, this movie, it's got a bunch of gay characters in it. Don't watch it if you're against that. And then I move on. And then I also, of course, discuss, hey, does this affect the plot? Does it affect the characters? And then I move on. I try to move on from all that stuff. I try not to have a lengthy discussion about that stuff. I will say, though, in terms of culture war, I think in the past 5 to 10 years or so, we have lost making good movies because we have now gotten a lot of movies and shows and games and other stuff cramming in Hollywood agendas and political nonsense and just movies, shows, games, things of that nature, music. It's supposed to be entertaining. It's not supposed to lecture us. It's supposed to be fun. Why is it more entertaining, more enjoyable to go to work than to come home and not enjoy the entertainment stuff that we have in our houses, apartments, condos, whatever? Why is it more entertaining to be out there working your butt off, and then when you come home you feel like you're actually at work because there's nothing for you to be able to enjoy? It's kind of sad. Next thing, repetitive and formulaic content. Okay, I'll admit I kind of fall into that rut. Okay, this is probably a point that really hits me. I really do that. That's not how I started, but I start off basically every single video saying, how's it going, everybody? Texas Man here, back with another video. Hope you're having a wonderful day, yada yada yada. And I'm doing my plugging for 30 seconds before I actually get to the video. And I get into a rut. And then, I talk about the positives, I talk about the negatives, I give you my whys about why I think about everything, and then I give you my final score, and then the video ends. So I don't, that's just how most of my videos are structured. And that's not bad to have a structure, but it is the fact that, it is a repetitive thing, and I've noticed that myself in the past year or so. So That's why I try to do different things, is to try to break up that, cycle from time to time, is to do different stuff and see how it works out. Next thing, spoiler warnings or lack thereof. If I'm going to talk about something spoilery and it's kind of new and it's like a big part of a plot or a character moment and it's like a brand new movie or show, then I'll put a spoiler warning. But if it's something that's been out 8+ weeks or whatever, if you really wanted to see it, you would have watched it. So, there you go. 80% of my videos are talking about older stuff. So, there you go. Overly self-reliant and inside joke heavy content. This means the channel is focused too much on internal jokes and memes that make it difficult for newer viewers to understand. I try not to do that as much as humanly possible. I do reference past things that I've talked about, but there you go. That's about it. Let's play style movie commentary. Creators create a movie for the first time. Creators watch a movie for the first time on screen with constant, unscripted, surface-level commentary. Well, if I haven't seen something before, I'm going to tell you that at the beginning of my video, and then I'm going to tell you positives and negatives. So, there you go. And that's it. So, except for one thing, the repetitive formulaic thing, I don't think I have a lot of problems with my channel. I try to keep it broad and entertaining. Now, if I do fall into these pitfalls from time to time, don't shoot me, okay? So, I thought that was just an interesting video to make, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. See, I did the same thing that I normally do.